If you are over 60, you should never drink these four beverages. The last one is consumed by 99% of people. 4. Sugary soda, including fruit-flavored sodas. Looking ahead, one of the most harmful drinks you can remove from your daily routine after 60 is sugary soda, and that includes so-called fruit-flavored varieties that carry pictures of oranges or berries on the label. These brightly packaged drinks are essentially liquid sugar, often delivering 35 to 45 grams of added sugar in a single 12-ounce can. That's the equivalent of 9 to 11 teaspoons, all rushing into your bloodstream within minutes of taking your first sip. When you're younger, your body can sometimes process those sugar floods more effectively. But after 60, insulin sensitivity naturally declines. That means your cells respond less efficiently to insulin, the hormone responsible for moving sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. As a result, blood sugar stays elevated for longer, creating a damaging environment inside your blood vessels. Over time, this accelerates aging in every organ system, from your brain to your kidneys, and significantly increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. It's not just the sugar that's the problem. Sugary sodas are acidic, with a pH low enough to slowly erode tooth enamel over years of regular consumption. That same acidity can leach minerals from bones, contributing to osteoporosis, a condition already more common after 60, especially in women post-menopause. The caramel coloring in darker sodas contains compounds like 4-methylimidazole, which some studies suggest may have long-term health risks when consumed in large quantities. And let's not forget the metabolic effects of drinking calories rather than eating them. Liquid sugar doesn't trigger the same satiety signals in the brain as solid food, so you're more likely to consume excess calories without feeling full. That leads to gradual weight gain, particularly in the abdominal region, which is the most dangerous fat type for heart health. 3. Sweetened iced coffee drinks. In the years to come, one beverage that will quietly undermine the health of many older adults is the sweetened iced coffee drink, the kind you find at coffee chains, filled with flavored syrups, whipped cream, and chocolate or caramel drizzle. While it may feel like a harmless indulgence, these drinks often contain as much sugar as a soda, with the added impact of high-fat dairy or cream-based additives. A typical flavored iced coffee can easily top 300 to 500 calories and 40 to 60 grams of sugar, more than the American Heart Association's entire recommended daily sugar limit for women, 25 grams, and men, 36 grams. The combination of caffeine, sugar, and fat hits your system in a way that creates a roller coaster effect. The caffeine gives you an immediate lift. The sugar spikes your blood glucose, and then, once your body releases a surge of insulin to manage that sugar, you crash. Over time, these repeated spikes and crashes can exhaust your pancreas and worsen insulin resistance. For someone over 60, that's a fast track toward metabolic syndrome and the chronic inflammation that fuels age-related disease. Another hidden risk is the impact on heart health. Many coffee chain drinks use flavored syrups and creamers that are loaded with trans fats or partially hydrogenated oils. These unhealthy fats raise LDL cholesterol, lower HDL cholesterol, and promote arterial plaque buildup. When you pair that with the blood sugar spikes from the syrups, you're creating a 1-2 punch against your cardiovascular system. Sweetened iced coffees also encourage overconsumption because they're often marketed in large sizes, 16 ounces or more, and consumed quickly since they're cold and refreshing. This liquid dessert factor means you can easily drink the equivalent of 2 candy bars in less than 10 minutes without realizing it. And unlike a solid dessert that might leave you feeling satisfied, These drinks often trigger cravings for more sugar later in the day. 2. Energy drinks. Looking ahead, one of the most dangerous beverages for people over 60 will remain the energy drink. These brightly packaged cans promise vitality, sharper focus, and improved stamina. But for older adults, they often deliver the opposite: stress on the heart, unpredictable spikes in blood pressure, and a strain on the nervous system that can disrupt sleep and worsen anxiety. Energy drinks often contain extremely high levels of caffeine, anywhere from 150 to over 300 milligrams per serving. That's the equivalent of 2 to 4 cups of coffee in a single can, and many people drink them quickly, delivering the full stimulant load into the bloodstream in minutes. At younger ages, your body may tolerate these sudden caffeine surges more easily, but after 60, changes in metabolism, heart function, and blood vessel flexibility make your cardiovascular system more sensitive. This can lead to palpitations, irregular heartbeat, or dangerous increases in blood pressure. But caffeine is only part of the story. Most energy drinks are also loaded with sugar, often 25 to 50 grams per can, or artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame, which may alter gut bacteria and increase cravings for sweets. The sugar content alone is enough to spike blood glucose sharply, contributing to inflammation, insulin resistance, and long-term metabolic problems. For seniors, who are already more vulnerable to type 2 diabetes and heart disease, this is a significant risk. Many brands add other stimulants like guarana, taurine, and ginseng. While these compounds can have mild benefits in controlled doses, the unregulated amounts in energy drinks can interact unpredictably with medications, particularly blood pressure drugs, anticoagulants, and diabetes medications. These combinations can cause dizziness, blood sugar swings, or dangerous changes in heart rhythm. 1. Sweetened juice drinks and flavored vitamin waters. In the future, one of the biggest traps for people over 60 will be the so-called healthy juice drink, often labeled as fruit beverage, juice cocktail, or vitamin water. These drinks present themselves as nutritious because they may contain a small percentage of real fruit juice or added vitamins, but most are essentially sugar water with a marketing makeover. A typical 16-ounce bottle of juice drink can contain 30 to 50 grams of sugar, nearly identical to soda. Even those labeled no added sugar can be misleading, as they may be made from juice concentrate, which is fruit juice with the water removed, leaving a syrup-like liquid with a very high natural sugar content. When you drink it, you're consuming the sugar of several pieces of fruit without the fiber, which means it floods into your bloodstream almost instantly. The lack of fiber is key here. Whole fruit contains fiber that slows digestion, moderates blood sugar spikes, and helps you feel full. Juice drinks remove that fiber, so you get all the sugar with none of the blood sugar control. For older adults, repeated exposure to these sugar surges can worsen insulin resistance, feed chronic inflammation, and increase triglyceride levels, a dangerous pattern for heart health. Even vitamin waters can be problematic. While they may contain small amounts of added nutrients, they often have just enough vitamins to make health claims while packing in large amounts of sugar or artificial sweeteners. Some use high-fructose corn syrup, which research links to fatty liver disease and increased visceral fat, the deep belly fat that raises the risk for heart attack and stroke. And now let's talk about 4 alternatives that can be beneficial, with the last one being the most effective. 4. Plain water, with possible light infusion. Looking ahead, one of the simplest yet most powerful daily habits for people over 60 will be drinking enough plain water. While this might sound basic, the impact of proper hydration on long-term health cannot be overstated. As we age, our body's natural thirst signal becomes less reliable, meaning you can be mildly dehydrated without feeling thirsty. Chronic mild dehydration has been linked to fatigue, joint stiffness, constipation, headaches, and even cognitive decline. Your body is roughly 60% water, and every single cell, tissue, and organ relies on it to function. Adequate hydration supports circulation, delivers nutrients to cells, flushes out waste, cushions joints, and regulates temperature. In the brain, even a 2% drop in hydration can impair concentration, short-term memory, and mood, which means that by the time you feel noticeably thirsty, you're already at a disadvantage. For older adults, hydration is also key to kidney health. The kidneys filter waste from the blood, and without enough fluid, that filtering process becomes less efficient, increasing the risk of urinary tract infections and kidney stones. Staying hydrated also helps maintain skin elasticity and supports heart function by keeping blood volume stable. The future-proof approach is simple. Make water your default beverage. Aim for around 6 to 8 cups per day, adjusting for climate, activity level, and overall health. If you find plain water unappealing, try infusing it with slices of lemon, orange, cucumber, or a handful of fresh mint. This adds flavor without sugar or artificial sweeteners and can make it easier to drink consistently. For those on certain medications or with kidney or heart conditions, water needs should be discussed with a healthcare provider to ensure balance. 3. Green tea. In the years to come, green tea will remain one of the most beneficial daily beverages for older adults. A drink that offers gentle stimulation, powerful antioxidants, and wide-ranging protective effects on the body. Green tea contains caffeine, but at a much lower dose than coffee or energy drinks, which means it can provide alertness without the jitters or crashes that often follow stronger stimulants. For many, this makes it easier to enjoy in the afternoon without interfering with nighttime sleep. The real strength of green tea lies in its polyphenols, particularly catechins like epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG. These compounds have been studied extensively for their anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and even anti-cancer properties. They help protect cells from oxidative damage, improve blood vessel function, and may even enhance fat metabolism. For heart health, catechins have been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol levels and improve the ratio of LDL to HDL, changes that can significantly lower cardiovascular risk over time. Green tea also supports brain health. Some studies suggest that regular consumption is linked to better memory and a slower rate of cognitive decline. This may be due to a combination of improved blood flow to the brain, antioxidant protection, and the amino acid L-theanine, which promotes relaxation without sedation. L-theanine also balances the stimulating effects of caffeine, resulting in a calmer, more focused state of alertness. An ideal combination for older adults who want mental clarity without feeling overstimulated. 2. Unsweetened herbal tea. Looking to the future, unsweetened herbal teas will continue to be one of the most versatile therapeutic beverages for people over 60. Unlike green or black tea, herbal teas are typically caffeine-free, making them an ideal choice for evening consumption or for anyone sensitive to stimulants. The beauty of herbal teas is their range. Each type offers its own unique set of health benefits, allowing you to tailor your choices to your needs. Chamomile, for example, contains apigenin, a compound that binds to receptors in the brain to promote relaxation and improve sleep quality. A crucial factor in maintaining cognitive function, immune health, and emotional well-being as we age. Peppermint tea, with its natural menthol content, can help ease digestion, reduce bloating, and provide a gentle energy lift without caffeine. Rooibos tea is packed with antioxidants like aspalathin and quercetin, which have been shown to reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and protect against oxidative stress. 1. Low-fat milk or fortified plant-based alternative. In the years to come, one of the most valuable beverages for people over 60 will be low-fat milk or a fortified plant-based milk alternative for those who are lactose intolerant or prefer a dairy-free lifestyle. As we age, bone density naturally decreases, increasing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. Milk is a rich source of calcium and vitamin D, both of which are essential for maintaining strong bones and teeth. The protein in milk also supports muscle maintenance, which is critical for mobility, balance, and overall independence. For seniors, adequate protein intake is often overlooked, yet it becomes more important with each decade past 60. Low-fat dairy milk provides around 8 grams of high-quality protein per cup, along with potassium, phosphorus, and other essential nutrients. These minerals support heart health, nerve function, and healthy metabolism. If you prefer plant-based milk, such as almond, soy, or oat milk, look for brands fortified with calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. Soy milk, in particular, offers a protein content similar to dairy milk and contains isoflavones, which may support heart health and bone density. Oat milk provides a creamy texture and contains beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that helps lower cholesterol levels.